Hello, hello, hello. Hope everybody's weekend is starting off good. Let's get a couple of things in order here. This is fully charged, so I can plug this in. Don't mind the noise, that's me plugging in the controller to charge up. Because I'm not going to be needing it for this, so I don't mind if it's plugged in over to the side. Okay, so fresh season of Master Duel, which means I get to earn a whole bunch of gems by going up through ranks. Hopefully I get a little bit farther into Diamond rank this time around. As per usual, I'm going to be using my Pure Mitsu deck just because that's currently my favorite deck to play. It's a lot of fun. One thing I will point out, I have already updated this to comply with the upcoming ban list. Now, the upcoming ban list isn't in effect, so I don't have to do this. I like to do this. I like to go ahead and just adjust all of my decks ahead of time so I don't have to worry about it when the ban list actually hits. And then I usually create just an extra deck that's full of all of the cards that are on the ban list so that I can, it's a one-stop shop for when I want to get rid of the cards that I can only use one or two of in my decks. So only one copy of Called By, 2 copies of Droll isn't really that big of a change because I think I was already only running 2 copies. I've removed Appaloosa from my extra deck. Threw in Crooked Cook for laughs mostly because I don't expect to ever actually summon Crooked Cook. It's just there for memes. If I were to put something serious in there, it would probably be either, what would I put in my extra deck if I wasn't memeing? Maybe Light Dragon Ignister. Let's see, what's that rank 8 Xyz? Forget the name. I don't have it, so I can't use it. This thing. Yeah, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. That would also be a pretty decent one. Maybe Hope Harbinger if you really want to run rank 8s. Then in rank 4s, like I said, I don't have a whole lot. I don't have Light Dragon Ignister, unfortunately, but this is another good one. Extra copies of either Gallic Granite, Or King of the Feral Imps also works. Utopic Ray could also potentially work. Okay. Ads started up. I'm gonna wait for those to clear and then we'll start. Did already play a couple matches. Like literally a couple, just 2. This guy was running an Eldritch Regenesis deck that I wasn't particularly familiar with. I probably would have won that, but he managed to hit me with a clutch called by. If he hadn't had that called by, I almost definitely would have won. But he had the call by. He drew the out. And then this guy was playing... What was this guy playing? He was playing Raizel Mitsu, I think? I forget. What were you playing? Oh no, you were playing Tearlament. Yeah, you were playing the 60-card Tearlament slop. Yeah, I hit him with a Max C in the draw phase, and he was gonna continue to play through it. But I impermed his zombie vampire, and then he tried to use... What was it? Tried to use something. It was a Light Sworn, I remember that. This guy. Tried to use this guy, and I ashed it, and then he scooped immediately after that. Okay, ads are done. Let's play. Let's see how far we can get before I decide to call it a stream. Gotta be honest, I'm not feeling all that great. But I wanted to stream at least a little. I wanted to stream enough at least to clear out my daily missions. Okay, so I got a couple of starter options here. Okay, he's either playing Burn, Lab, or he bricked. Rare in the draw phase. Okay, there's his Ash. It's fine. We've got pre-prep to follow up. Argo Stars, okay. So slightly different than what I imagined. What does this do? Okay, it only does that extra effect if it has if they've got a banished Argo Star monster. Okay, Apopus. So he's playing Argo Stars. I don't know too much about it, apart from it uses a lot of special summons and monsters, or traps that special summon themselves as monsters. And Max C. Okay. I'm gonna add Magatama. Because I'm going to immediately use it. Tribute that to pop that. Okay, let me add... That's not going to be lethal, so I need follow-up. Super poly. Okay. Dimensional fissure, don't particularly care about that. I don't know if he's intentionally playing around Nib or if that's literally the extent of what his deck is capable of, but either way, that puts me in a tight spot. Mitsurugi, the Great Purification, unfortunately, is a dead card at the moment. The only way Great Purification helps me now is if I manage to, if he destroys it somehow, which he may. If he destroys it, then I can banish it from the graveyard to summon my Murakumo, wipe his field. And he's gonna just use that to destroy my Nibiru. And that's game, actually. So, GG. Now, the Super Poly won him the game there. Okay, so he's got a Maxi or Fua. Ash Blossom, okay. Yeah, that one Ash Blossom wrecked me. I had nothing against that. I had no extension or alternate plays, so I am screwed. Fabled? Interesting. Going up against all these weird decks that I never see, that I never go up against. Fiendsmith Kyrie. What does that do in the graveyard? Fusion summon one Fiendsmith fusion from your extra deck using monsters you control and monsters in your spell and trap zones that are equipped to a Fiendsmith monster. Okay. Okay. And of course, fabled monsters, he gets to special summon them. Well, some of them at least. And that's gonna go into Requiem. Requiem's gonna summon the thing. He's gonna do this to force out what he assumes is what he assumes correctly is an infinite impermanence. No, he's not. He's going right into the fusion summon for Lacrima. Interesting. I don't know what your plan is, but I feel like stopping this is a good idea. Both because it gives you fewer bodies to work with. Oh, he's got the... Hang on. Oh, interesting. I actually did not know this. Okay. That only works when they have the same number of cards in hand. Hmm. Neat. Now I can use Sequence to go into Desiree, which could lethal me. I assume that's what Desiree is what he's going for. No, it's not what he's going for. Oh, extra mend. Unaffected by card effects while except Fiendsmith cards while equipped with a Fiendsmith equip spell. Well, he doesn't have one now. He won't have one until he gives up his sequence, which he just did. Okay, yeah, he's using Agnum Day to get it out. Which I think might give him lethal just off of the Rextramend. No, now he's going to use Engraver's effect to get rid of Habakiri, right? Nope, still not doing that. He's doing a lot of weird plays that just do not make sense to me, but then I also don't know this deck, so... Okay, so now he can run over my... He can finally run over my Habakiri. Ah, he's gonna take control of it. Got it. Okay. That's GG then. Now my hand was stun charging. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug that and off. Now that was just a garbage hand. This charge. Okay. I'm gonna start off with a pre-prep to bait out any potential Ash Blossom. Summon Saji. Repeat Saji. Saji gets me Ritual. Activate Ritual. Summon from the hand. Eerie. Kusanagi to get back Ritual. And he scoops. Man, at least when I scoop, I wait until it's my turn to see what options I have. Okay, so he's got Habakiri in hand. He's just gonna Murakumo pass, I assume. Prayers. Prayers and probably an imperm. Let's see. He had an impulse too. Fun. He's trying to decide if he wants to use his prayers right now or not. Because now he knows I've got ritual, and my immediate response is gonna be to you. Yeah, there it is. Now I want to hold this until he tries to bring back trigger his Murakumo to come back. Shit. Chain link blocked it. I forgot that that has an effect. I should have impulsed the thing. Top deck prayers. He knows I got Uso in my hand because he saw me search it. Just trying to figure out what else he could possibly have. I mean, that isn't gonna stop me. You know I have Uso. You saw me search it. I too have Dominus Impulse. Let's go ahead and make him discard now, I guess. It's unlikely that he is not gonna have at least one discard. Oh, he probably doesn't need the search. We'll let him do that. I don't mind. He's grabbing Ritual, because of course he is. Now, unfortunately, I have to use this here, which sucks, but gotta. Use the effect to summon from his hand. So that means the only effect he has now is the effect to summon from his deck. Unfortunately, he had another impulse. That sucks. And Mitsurugi Mirror. Shit. Another prayers. He already activated prayers, so that's whatever. Now he's gonna summon his other Murakumo. There aren't a whole lot of cards I can top deck here that would actually save me. Certainly not that. Nah, I lose. GG, dude. That was fun. I should have impulsed the prayers before. I was trying to save it for the Murakumo to stop it from coming back, but I should have just ripped it on the first prayers. That was my mistake. I also should have waited on that first Max C, but I don't think that one really mattered all that much. Okay, so I've got an Imperm and nothing else. Ice Barrier. Okay, he's got extension. But not much in the way of extension, apparently. We prayers in the draw phase. We'll use pre-prep. I suspected. Let's get ritual. Activate this. Summon Aramasa. And we'll tribute Aramasa too. Why not? Uso. Hey, what's up, Raven? He's got something, I just don't know what, and I'm not sure what he's waiting for. I assume he's waiting for this. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Activate Kusanagi. Get back my ritual. Sometimes flush others. Okay, yeah, sometimes Missy shows up. Sometimes Missy does, in fact, show up to the stream. And now we get to tribute Kapakiri to summon Murakumo. And a whole bunch of stuff happens. Murakumo's effect triggers, Habakiri's effect triggers. There's the called by. Unfortunately, I have Murakumo on the field, so I can freely negate it. So that's what he had. I suspected that was one of the things. But unfortunately, he should have used that a lot sooner. Would have been better off, but he was waiting for me to get a Habakiri. Let's get a Great Purification. I'm pretty sure he just rage quit, though. Now I can summon Futsu. Yeah, he rage quit. I can try and find Missy and show her off to the stream. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. Missy. Oh, Missy cat. Where's my Missy kitty? Where's my Missy cat? Here you are. Hello, Missy. We stretch. Oh, don't flop. Don't flop on the ground, Missy. I'm not going to give you. I wanted to show you off to the stream. I'm gonna spin my chair back around. Here's Missy. Here she is. She does not like being held. She doesn't mind being in my lap. In fact, many times she insists on it, but she does not like me picking her up and holding her. She'll tolerate it for a short period of time, and then is like, no, release me, human. Oh, you want to be in my lap? You want to play some children's card games with me? Huh? I now have lap cat. Here's Missy. You're so cute. Yes, you are. You're such a cute little Missy cat. Okay. Ooh, whole bunch of bonuses. Yay. Now, including a pack ticket for the new pack that I don't want to pull from. Go ahead and rip that open, I guess. Well, I do and I don't want to pull from this pack because it does have some cool stuff. Some Ashen support, Skull Servant support, and the new BES cards, which are all Gradius themed. It's pretty cool. But the only cards that I'm actually interested in on this pack are the Dragon Maid cards, but I don't want to pull on a pack that has literally 3 cards that I want to get, 2 of which are just super rares that I crafted. I just need 2 copies of Lady's Dragon Maid to finish off my Dragon Maid deck. So I'm just waiting until the next pack to pull. And now, I don't even have to pull on the pack in order to have enough UR dust to craft that stuff, because the new ban list, where did I have it? Ah, here it is. The new ban list is going to, let's see, Droll is going to be semi-limited, this is going to be limited, so I get full refund on dismantling these. This is going to be limited, this is going to be limited, this is going to be limited. This is getting banned. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 URs that I'm going to be able to craft when the ban list kicks in. So two of those are absolutely going to be Lady's Dragon Maid, or my Dragon Maid deck. How many more missions have I got to do? Just... Okay, I gotta win 7 more times to get the Gradius card sleeves, then destroy a card and normal summon a monster. Normal summon a monster is going to take forever because I don't normal summon all that much. Especially not in this deck. This deck I can actually go an entire turn without using my normal summon. Yay, Missy's giving me coin luck. I don't like this hand. Koalas, that's fine. He's gonna get a total of 2 draws out of that Fualos. That's why I don't care. get back Ritual. Grab Aramasa. Aramasa will get me Utsu. This will get me back Ritual. And this is going to be the second draw that he's going to get. Tribute this. There, that's it. That's all he's getting out of that Fuolos. Mirror. Because Fuolos doesn't trigger when stuff comes back from the gets special summoned from the grave. And it doesn't trigger when stuff is special summoned from the hand. Fine. I don't know if he realizes this, but he actually did me a favor there. Because now I get a negate. And I can freely get rid of his Nibiru just doing this. And I was able to shuffle my Mitsurugi Mirror back into my deck, which I wasn't able to do if I didn't want to give him more draws. So yeah, this guy just did me a huge favor. Okay, Chessy Cat. Malice player, not at all surprised by this. I'll go ahead and Ash Blossom that, because why not? Followed by, okay. That's fine. GWC, okay, so he's really hurting for cards. Now, I've used Droll here. I have to be very careful because Droll can also backfire on me, because Droll stops my my ritual monsters from coming back after they've been tributed. Normally that's the strength of the ritual monsters, is they get tributed and then they get to come back. However, they only come back if they are able to search my deck for a Mitsurugi card. Okay, he didn't have anything, so that it didn't matter. But yeah, they're only able to come back after they search for, if they are able to search for a Mitsurugi card to add to my hand. Droll and Lockbird stops things from getting added to my hand. Do I dual viewers? Not really, no. The only reason I was willing to do that, however, was because number one, Malice does a lot of special summoning, and number two, I had Futsu on the field, so I had other ways of getting my Mitsurugi rituals back, so it didn't bother me. Okay, this is a decent hand. That's why you play Orcust Mitsu, to have another line. I don't particularly like playing Orcust. Okay, nothing so far. The protector that he's using, the sleeves he's using, makes me think he's playing Dragon Maid. We'll see. Oh, Kusanagi's in my hand. Kusanagi to get back ritual. And Futsu. Okay, so he does have something. Maybe a Bestial? Yeah, I'm thinking it's a Bestial. Gonna find out real quick, because this is gonna be his time to activate it. Did not trigger it. Grab Purification. Could be a nib. see in the draw phase. He top-decked that Ash. Super Poly. Interesting. Let's add Oso. And then we'll special summon Utsu. Not activating that effect. Damn it. So I'm assuming that this is Tenpai. It's the only reason I can think of for why he would select fire for his thing. Okay, he's scooping there. Yeah, I'm fairly certain, I'm like 90% sure that that was Tenpai. Let's see. Yep, it was Tenpai. It was Tenpai. It's the only reason I could think of for why he would want to use this to turn it into a fire dragon. Because that gives it protection from with Sangen summoning. I know, Missy. I know you want scritches. Okay. This is my one and only play. Let's hope it goes through. Did indeed go through. He's got a droll. Yeah, he's got a droll. That is annoying. You bastard. No free traps for you. Okay, here comes Link Decoder, and I'm assuming he's going to turn this into a Splash Mage. Steal Baldrake. It's gonna make this token I'm about to summon fucking huge. By the way, that's no longer negated. Who says Nibiru doesn't work against Malice? Honestly, what actually happens, what is actually true is Nibiru doesn't work against Malice when Malice has a solid opening hand. Here's the thing, the secret that people don't want you to know. Malice doesn't always have a super optimal hand. That guy sure as hell didn't. If you're normal summoning Chessy Cat, you are fucking desperate. Okay, so he's got an Ash Blossom. Oh, a Maxi, okay. Now he has an Ash Blossom. And I have a Crossout Designator. And he scoops. I'm actually okay with him using that there on my Mitsurugi prayers, simply because I've got pre-prep in hand. And I want to save the crossout designator in case he also has something like Maxi or Droll. Which he does not have Droll. Tsunagi, grab Ritual, Aramasa Chainlink block. Grab Futsu. Let's add... Do I want another prayer or do I want a Magatama? We get another prayer. I shall summon Futsu to beat that guy. Yeah, I'll grab a Magatama after all. What did he send? He sent a trap? Okay. That's fine. Go for it. Oh goody, he's playing Cash. I'll add this. And then we'll special summon. This gets me a monster, right? Yeah, that gets me a monster. This is... Bard my graveyard or banishment. Yeah, we'll grab this. I'm gonna grab Ritual. Then we also activate Utsu. And then we activate Mirror. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let me guess. Kashtira's stun? No, actually. I was fully expecting some variant of stun, but he's actually doing Cash Horus? That's kind of neat, I guess. Literally Cash Horus. He actually has Horus, the Black Flame deity, in here. Interesting deck. And he's got a droll. There it is. If he's smart, he won't bother discarding. Because it accomplishes the same thing no matter what. Okay. Wants to do Fiendsmith plays. Unfortunately... Okay, he's got a called by. But he still doesn't get to go into Fiendsmith for free. He's got a normal summon. And depending on what that normal summon is, I may be able to stop his turn here with Imperm. I gotta wait until he summons Engraver. Because he is gonna summon Engraver. Wait, is he? He's not gonna go straight into sequence, is he? There's no way, right? There's no way he goes directly into sequence here. Okay, he's not going directly into sequence. Okay, so he's got 2 engravers. I'm okay with him getting rid of my Murakumo, because I'm fairly confident he's not going to be able to kill me here. Because the only way he kills me is if he goes full combo, which is going to require sequence, which is going to get shut down by Imperm. And he has to know that that's an Imperm I've got face down, or at least suspect that it's an Imperm. My god, he actually is going to try and go for sequence. I'm just going to go ahead and do this preemptively. I'm not even going to let you activate it, dude. It's done. Hello, Missy. You're going to go over to your chair now? Okay. I need... any monster, really? Okay, when I said any monster, I didn't mean literally any monster. Damn it. I hate this play, but it is literally my best option right now. And then he gets to loop Fiendsmith again, because that's what Fiendsmith does. Oh, he's not even gonna bother getting rid of my, Typhon through, Engraver's Infect? Interesting. He might be able to kill me outright depending on what he runs. Wait, did he just get rid of... He did. I'm guessing he's going into access code. No, he's going into Orcus now. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. And I don't think Typhon actually does anything to any of Orcust's monsters, because I don't think any of them are over 3k, or even at 3k. I think maybe one of them is, but it's not the one that would win him the game, so it doesn't matter. And it's not the one that gets used, as I understand it. It's going into Appaloosa. I guess he wants to show off the alt art. While he still has time. So far, he doesn't kill me yet. I'm fairly confident he will be able to. I'm gonna wait until he at least has lethal on board. Actually, if he just goes straight into battle phase after getting lethal on board, I may just go ahead and let him kill me just so I can have the credit for the normal summon that I did for Max C. The Max C normal summons for my daily mission credit, because Konami in their infinite wisdom have decided that if you surrender a match, you don't get credit for the for any of the stuff that you did in that match, which just seems really stupid to me. Okay, you are 200 off lethal. Oh, he had another Droll and Lock in hand, too. And that's lethal. And he's going straight into battle phase. Okay, GG, dude. You can go ahead and kill me. So I can get the credit for the normal summon. So stupid to me that they don't let you just get credit for stuff that you did in game, even if you scoop. Let's go ahead and bait out an Ash Blossom. Hey, look, he's got an... Oh, that's a Max C. We baited out there. We baited out their Max C, which baited out our Ash Blossom. Okay, let me add Futsu. Let's have Uso, just in case. Marakumo. Let's add... I have to add mirror. Summon. Set. Special summon IP using these two. Enter. And draw phase max C. Ian Smith, okay. Go ahead. See, this one is monster, this is graveyard of banishment, and this is spell or trap. This one. Nope. You are not doing that tier limits bullshit. Grab Magatama. Now, this is normally the part where I would go straight into Appaloosa. However, my deck is preset up for the the new ban list, so I'm not actually running Appaloosa. I am running, however, is SP. Which I will use to get rid of Lacrima. Did you forget that I searched for that dude? I'm pretty sure that was public information. Like, I'm sure he was doing all of that in an effort to, like, hold on to Brilliant Fusion until I had summoned Murakumo, and used its effect to wipe the field. But the thing is, I still had, like, 2 or 3 more interactions that I could have done. Hey, I got the Gradius thing. The Gradius sleeves. And I still haven't finished normal summoning a monster. Which doesn't surprise me. Unfortunately, like I mentioned before, I'm not feeling all that great. Which sucks because this will be a really short stream as a result, but I don't know, I'm feeling kind of out of it. Monday things should be back to normal. Monday we might also get, I don't know, would we? No, right? Would we get any information? The ban list goes into effect on the 7th. So Monday or Tuesday, I guess, would be when we get information on what the next selection pack is going to be. And that's going to determine what I do with my gems, whether I hold on to them or whether I just burn them on a random secret pack to build some other deck that I'm interested in. You know, might finish off this Cyber Dragon deck that I've been kind of experimenting with, theory crafting with a little. Might go for a White Forest deck of some kind. Might tweak this a little bit. I'm still not 100% sold on whether or not I want Light and Darkness Dragonlord in this. Because it's a good card. I'm just wondering if there are just other options that would work a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know. Either way, should find out relatively soon. I'm gonna hop out, probably take some medicine, curl up. Missy's beating me to it, I see. She's already curled up and snoozing in her chair. Sorry for the really short stream. Usually I stream for quite a bit longer than this. But I'm just not feeling all that great, so I'm gonna hop out. Monday will be... Monday is either gonna be more of this, more children's card games, or, more Gal Guardians, because I was having a lot of fun with that. I might play that. We'll see. I'm gonna hop out. Thank you to everybody to join. Thank you to everybody that followed. Have a good night. See you on Monday.